at night, and she walks in my room in the middle of the night and crawls and opens the door with the light behind. She goes,
like boogeyman or something like
"You
that.
taking pictures?
Yeah.
You guys ready?"
Hi guys.
Hi, Chris.
What movie? I'm gonna watch it with the
Released in
Christy's
2002,
gonna bootleg a
people
movie.
were outraged.
paella,
And
risotto.
yeah, so we've been talking about how to get to Sevilla and El Campillo, Louisiana. And we just wanted to say hi because Dad, I know that you didn't have a chance to meet Loli, so here she is. She's just gonna
Here
say
I
hello.
It's a pity we couldn't meet last time when you were here, but you know you are invited to come back because I think all the family never forgot that part of us is on the United States, on California. I think we have enough time to meet us again. Maybe I will go to California or you come back to La Louisiana.
Come to California.
Come to California. It's easier for you. Stay with us. Well,
Wouldn't it be great if we could all
I-
come back? You know, all of us together,
Yeah.
but
Or we'll send Mark's sister next time.
yes.
yeah. So
Marsha.
anyway, and
Anyway, I hope Christy, Marsha, and Mark had enjoyed the visit to Madrid.
It's wonderful. It's wonderful.
I'm sorry because you got burnt by the sun.
we got a little hot today.
But I have to say they have done everything I told them.
Yay!
And okay, I'm sure they will also enjoy Seville, and they will meet their roots, and they won't feel strangers. As,
Yes, I can tell.
I'm sure they will find similarities between California and South Spain.
Okay.
That's it. So, a lot of hugs, a lot of kisses for everyone, and you are all invited. I'll be your tourist guide if you want.
Okay.
But
Okay.
you did a good job with us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, Christy, where are you?
Okay, I'm in front of the house where Eloisa lived when she was here, although it's a different house now. But this is the place, this is the street. But they razed the whole building to the ground and built a new one, but oh well.
La Louisiana, el calle de ¿qué?
La calle de la abuela, Eloísa.
El nombre.
El nombre es Cervantes, era Cervantes, parece que era. Calle Cervantes. Ahora ya no sé si...
Calle de
Cervantes.
Cervantes.
Sí, calle Cervantes. Ahora que está.
Ok,
Y ahora no está.
ahí está. Esta dirección está norte y esta dirección está sur y
Oeste.
oeste. Ok. ¿Y la iglesia está allá?
No, este. Este y oeste. Oeste y
Ok.
y norte.
Una placa por allá.
Hey, Marsha. Hey, we're still on the street, and that's the name of the street, Ralda. And down there is the house of Eloisa, and you look back this way, and there's the church and the plaza. Here we are in the center, near the iglesia, where we have the plaza here, and looking out towards the main street. Now we turn. And we got City Hall there, and then the church, and the church bells, steeple. And then if you go down that street, you come to Grandma's original house, Eloisa's house. And over there's just houses, basically. Trees, beautiful. And it's about 85 degrees right now and warming up fast. It's 11:15. By 2 o'clock we won't be able to stand here. Beautiful place though. We went inside the church and beautiful, beautiful church inside, and you can see the people worship there.
Hola, Edward. Hola. Estamos en Campillo. Aquí mi esposa. Mi esposa Rosario. Rosario. Yo, Pepe. Dolores.
Dolores,
Esposa
de Pepe.
de Pepe. La esposa de Pepe.
Hola Pepe. ¿Cómo estás?
Bien, bien, bien. Eduardo, desde mi casa te mando un abrazo.
Muchos besos.
José Miguel. José Miguel.
Miguel, ¿cómo estás?
José, dile hola Eduardo.
Hola, Eduardo.
Soy nieto de Pepe.
Venga, dilo, niño.
Yo soy el nieto de Pepe.
Sí.
Hola.
Hola.
Hola, yo soy Manuel.
¿Quién es usted?
Soy de la otra parte.
Familia
De los
de-
Sánchez. Familia de los Sánchez.
Sí.
Y es
¿Tú tienes hijos, hijas aquí?
Yo no, aquí no.
¿No? Oh, right there.
¿Eh?
tiene familia.
Yo
Ok.
tengo un fajo, tengo hasta nieto ya. Tengo un nieto así, chiquitillo.
Tomemos poquito, ¿cómo le dice?
Comida.
Comidas.
Un aperitivo.
Cristi.
Cristi. Cristina.
Está Cristi, el Campillo.
Hola papá.
Beso, guapa. En España. Dile hola, dile, tú estás en España.
Hola de España.
Y
Guapa.
Marsha.
Marsha.
¿Cómo estás, Marsha?
Ok.
Muy bien.
Muy bien.
Marsha, hombre.
¿Estás un poquito calor?
Ah, sí.
¿Sí?
Ay,
Ay. Tiene una, ¿cómo le dice?
What do you call this?
Sí, esto es Sevilla, ¿no?
Oh, it's
Sevilla.
Yeah. Toledo.
¿Cómo estás?
Ah, en Toledo.
Toledo. Compraron Toledo.
Puerto de
Bonito Toledo.
Sí.
Ah, ok, sí. Bueno, mucha calor también.
Sí.
Ay,
Vale, gracias por todos y gracias a
Vale.
Dios.
mucha salud.
Adiós.
Veamos muchos
Edward,
años.
adiós, goodbye, Edward.
Adiós.
Beso.
Oh, no, poquito más.
Lo siento.
Nos vayan al
De Campillo.
Campillo a la Luisiana ahora. Está a las 8. Y nos vayan a la Luisiana y vayamos a Sevilla. Estamos en carro de Pepe.
Vamos a ir por aquí.
Pues habéis conocido un poquito de familia, ¿eh?
¿Cuántos kilómetros? Tres kilómetros
Ahora,
de El Campillo a la Luisiana.
¿de qué Pepe?
Luisiana, ya.
¿O Antonio?
La Luisiana, allá.
Te lo quiero mucho.
Vamos a ir por aquí ahora. Vamos a entrar porque vamos a ir a los baños.
Antonio es muy paciente. Sí, especialmente con...
Estos son los maquillados de la Luisiana.
Sí. Esto es zona industrial. Zona industrial de la Luisiana.
Industrial,
Industrial.
eléctrico y materiales,
Sí, fábrica.
fábrica, materiales, Oh, es una bar.
Mira esto. Oye, que de esto de 20 duros, mamá, esto. ¿Tú qué es? De juguete. ¿Eso de quién será esa nave? Industrial, nave, cosa.
Esto es una
Fábrica
fábrica
de aceite.
Oh, the oil lamp. Aceite.
para comer.
Luisiana. Luisiana.
La Luciana.
Ajá. Pero para allá. ¿Qué pasa? Para allá es hija. Ah, ok. Sí.
Es muy bonita esa, y está muy cerca, muchos kilómetros. Y una ciudad muy antigua, y es la San de Andalucía.
El tren pasaba por aquí. El tren. Ya no. El tren. Antes, ya no.
Oh, antes.
Antes,
Sí.
el tren. En aquella época.
Ahora no está.
Ahora no hay tren. Ahora vamos a
La
ver.
Luisiana.
La Luisiana,
Estamos en la Luisiana ahora.
es así.
Pasan casa de Pepe.
Ah, ok. Pero vamos a ir,
No,
vamos
no,
a ver,
no,
a ver los
vamos.
baños desde el coche.
Ya, ya.
Vamos a ver, baño romano.
El bar, restaurante.
Restaurante,
Ya está.
esta avenida.
Avenida.
He's
Mario.
showing us the Roman baths.
What?
The Roman baths.
¿Qué pasa? No puedes pasar donde vas, ¿verdad?
I'm sorry.
They have Roman baths in the city. He's
Oh.
gonna find them.
Oh, okay. Ahora nos pasan
Baño
por
romano.
las
Baño romano.
baños romanos.
Ahí.
Ahí. ¿Está aquí?
Eso.
Es
Eso,
un
baño romano.
baño romano.
Restaurado, está restaurado.
Restaurado.
Muy antiguo.
Muy
antiguo. Lo que pasa que vamos a pasar ya. Es aquello, lo que pasa es que la
¿Aquí? Está.
entrada,
Es,
sí, pero cerrada. Está entrada, closé. Entrada.
Ahí.
Baño antiguo. Eloísa, lavar ahí.
Oh, Eloise.
Oh, yes, sí.
Eloísa, lavar ahí.
Lavar allí
Sí, de aquella época.
las ropas
La ropa, sí.
en batas
¿Queréis bajaron?
romanos.
Bajaron, ¿queréis bajar? Sí.
Ahora no.
Mira, fuente, romana también.
Romana.
Fuente, agua, sí. También romana, pero restaurada. Ahí lo que pasa es que no saldrá ni agua. Vamos a...
Ahora no hay.
Papá, no te pares.
Sí, vamos a... De agua. No agua, no.
Balneario de los baños romanos. Miento arqueológico de los baños romanos. Aquí está.
Baño, los baños. Saque, métele. Eso, baño romano. ¿Ve? Ahí. Lavadero, sí.
Eloísa,
Sí, Eloísa lavar ahí.
lavar allí.
Ahí,
ropas.
la mamá, ella pequeña, la mamá, va a lavar ahí ropa. Sí,
Muy bien.
sí.
Está muy antiguo.
Lavadero público.
Oh, lavadero público.
Público, sí. Pues
Ay,
antes sí.
sí.
Ahora ya no, ahora ya lavadora en casa. Antes lavar ahí. Todas las mujeres del pueblo,
Todo,
venir ahí a lavar. Había las pilas, agua, mucha agua, agua muy buena, agua buena.
Los
Ok.
romanos usan y ustedes usan. Siempre.
Sí.
Para lavar
Lavar,
ropas.
ropa aquí, antes, ya no. Ya no,
Ya no,
ya no.
antes.
Ujú.
Ok,
Ok.
adiós. El gato de la
Luisiana, la
Louisiana.
gatita.
Ok.
Ay, qué rico.
Ya que no habéis visto a mi Bartolo, con lo gracioso que está,
Oscar.
mi gatito se llama Bartolo. ¿Bartolo? Sí,
Is that the name of her cat?
mi
Arcano.
gatito. Ah, el gatito de Loli.
Oh. She told us she had a cat.
Oh,
No, ya.
Sound like my grandma now. Okay.
This. Don't worry.
Ahora a ver, aquí vienen más coches.
Ahora os apetece una tajadita de melón o algo antes de salir. ¿Os apetece una tajadita
¿Qué es eso
de melón
aquí?
o algo?
Esa, casa antigua, casa muy
Ah,
antigua.
esta es la casa
Antigua.
Esa es la más
consistorial, lo fundó Carlos III. Esta casa.
Ahora venga, sale la policía. Poli.
Esta es la casa.
Ahora
de-
guardia civil, policía ahora ahí.
Oh, the police station.
Guardia civil.
Esa es la que hizo un
Ay, ahora que.
Camera on and off temporarily.
Ah, ya con el de la moto.
Ay.
El de la moto.
Bueno, como
¿Nos vamos a ir rápido?
Un momento nada más. Porque es un ya, si no
porque
vamos
eso-
a llegar de
Bueno,
Sevilla.
Una cosa.
Venga, por ahí para allá. Sí, sí, y para Sevilla ya.
Dolores.
Aurora.
Aurora.
Sí.
There's a church right there. Top of his house.
Eso, primavera. Abril o mayo. O marzo. Marzo, abril o mayo.
Spring break. Es la escuela.
La escuela, claro, es verdad.
Spring break.
Bueno, más o mayor. Bueno,
Oh,
luego,
pero
más.
es...
Cuando sea más mayor, más mayor, cuando sea más mayor, pues ya no estudio nada.
Yo
Vení.
tengo
Bueno,
una semana o 2 semanas
So-
entre
Antigua. Wow.
sí,
Two arches in it.
escolar,
Sí, sí.
Muy antigua.
Y primavera, sí. Siempre así,
Ok.
unas vacaciones. Sí.
Vayamos a Sevilla.
Eso.
Adiós, la Louisiana.
Luisiana.
The Gardens of Alcázar. This pool has a whole bunch of big fish, like carp in there. Hey, Doc. Fish. Gardens. Or the Palace Gardens. More Palace Gardens. Pools, cool places. The sound you hear right now is pigeons cooing everywhere and cicadas, the bugs that buzz. It's not real intense, but it's kind of nice actually. I'm gonna go in the coffee bar here and get a snack. It's just people from the cathedral.
I need your thing.
Palace courtyard. And the old walls. Some of the intricate carvings, old Moorish. Of course, the king's emblem, the castle. That would be the main entrance to the courtyard where the king would meet people. And over here is the House of Commerce, and in there is where Columbus walked, and they decided to send him to America. So many little places where they had rooms and stuff. They won't let you film the interior, so we didn't do that. And it's dark inside anyway, to keep it dimly lit, so it keeps the heat out and also keeps the ultraviolet down, preserves the paintings and the tapestries and things like that. We have a lot of mosaic floors, but the main causeways were, I guess, horses may have gone and things like that. They have gates, and floors are decorated like this, inlaid. Smooth stream stones, different colors with other pieces. a lot of things like this around, and what they've done basically is that there's two floors. The first floor, the Christian kings kept it the same as it was during the Moorish period in which it was built, and all the artwork and the writings and things are Moorish on the first floor. And the second floor then is completely reworked in typical Christian style, with Christian art and things like that. So the kings mainly lived on the second floor, except for during the summer they came down and lived on the first floor where it was cooler. So the entrance to the palace looks directly out onto the plaza. You get to the cathedral that way. It's the palace courtyard. It's pretty big. All the buildings around that they would have done business in. The main entrance to the palace right here. You could turn around 180 degrees. The main entrance to the courtyard, and it goes right out into the plaza where the cathedral is. Looking out the entrance to the plaza. There's our cathedral. You see the main tower. Up to a certain point you can see what was built in the Muslim era and that artwork in the cathedral. And then on top of that you have the bell tower that was built in the 15th century during the reign of the Christian kings. Lots of Visigoth kings artwork here. A lot of it is badly eroded, but they're repairing it in various locations. Over by the cathedral, looking at the chapel, a piece of it, of course, the ministry building here. And then, I'm sorry, no, that's this is the convent building here. And then that building directly across over there is the Archbishop's Palace. It's being used for other things now as well. That's the Bishop's Palace, and then some town streets that go back in there. And the Great Tower. You can go all the way to the top, they say. We might do it tomorrow morning. I'm not sure. View of the castle. Castle, the cathedral. Angle from around the corner. Big entrance right there. All the streets point basically to this spot. You turn around, you see these little tiny galles from the medieval times. It's still built up. About 8 feet in some places, 10 feet in others, sometimes less than that. Again, down our little skinny streets. Oh, there it is. You can't get a good view of the whole cathedral because there's just too many little streets right close. It's just tons of buildings like this one. And they would say muy antigua. And yet it's been, you know, the outside's been overlaid with stuff from a more modern era. And it's typical to see that kind of a door right there. You can't see it from here. It's black. It's a double door and very high, like 10 feet. And then you come to an old building here that they're stripping on the outside and they're remodeling the interior and exterior. There's a ton of this going on all over Seville, especially in the city center where we have all these little ancient roads and whatnot. And you know, it's all cobblestone roads, you know, some curbs, and you know, everything is just stone. You see very little cement of any kind, just mortar. Example, very skinny street. You can get a car through here. The cars do drive through here. You can see the trucks scrape the side sometimes, and they do get around in here. The taxi drivers know where to go too. This leads back to, I'm just going to keep walking, leads back to our hotel called Los Aces. And Los Aces has a story. I'll try to get that recorded too. And there's an archaeological dig right in this building here where the Hotel Los Aces is. And it's actually a pretty posh hotel as they go for a city center. We just happened to get it on an off-season rate, €145 a night for 3 in a room. And the rooms are really big and spacious. It's really neat. They're very ornate. Anyway, I think right there's a symbol. I'll go inside and get the story on what this place really is. There's their emblem with the artwork on it. the archaeological dig. And right down there we have from probably you know, the Roman area, or maybe, you know, before Rome, mosaic. A typical example of one civilization being built on top of another, and that has its own foundation. And then over here you see another foundation, and then another foundation. So this whole building was to be restored as a hotel, and then they found this archaeology and preserved it. Here we have some of the ancient column with the arches here, and there were some, I can't barely see it, it's a piece of a fresco here, and so it's wonderful that they preserved all this. Shot from the top of our roof hotel. There's a pool on the roof of all things, and just a lot of construction going on here, cranes and whatnot. And that's the tower of the cathedral. Christy, there goes Marsha. We're down by the river, walking around after we went on the bus tour. About 95 degrees, still 8 o'clock at night. It's hot. But there's a really cool walking bridge over there that the people walk on. It's for walking only. It goes over the river. Oh, motorcycles too, I guess. The sunlight's kind of weird through here.
El Rio Guadalupe.
Oh, okay. Now we can see on the other side of the river over there, and there's all kinds of nice, you know, evening places to stroll and whatnot. Over that way is the bull ring. And we come around. This way is down the main street that goes to the cathedral. And there's the Tower de Toreros. So that's where we are. We have these river boats. You can eat dinner and take a cruise. Of course, they won't be leaving until later today because these people wait until like 10 o'clock at night when the sun is completely down before they go anywhere and eat, enjoy the late evening. The place shuts down about 2 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so we walked up the tower of the Giralda, and you can see from the tower the top of the cathedral. It's 10:15, that was the bell. Ah. And there's the Alcázar. And there's where the dealings went on that sent Christopher Columbus to America. And behind is the Palace Gardens. And we walked that yesterday, got a lot of photos of it, but it's just really ornate and beautiful. All that area out there where it's green.
We're going to start walking down. We'll meet you at the gift shop. Hey.
Okay, see you at the gift shop. And out there is their famous bridge that they built. It's a suspension bridge, like San Francisco. There's another little one there, drawbridge. And it's not really a good view today. It's a hazy kind of, it's almost smoky, but it's just summer, and it's like Bakersfield, you know, gets. I'm going to go to all four sides now. It's from the east side. It's down into here. This is the that building down there has, with the courtyard, is the Archbishop's, I guess you call it a palace. It's not his residence, but it's a palace for the Archbishop to do his church business out of. And then right over here is what was the convent. No, I'm sorry, it still is a convent. And all this stuff is still being used for church business. You got the fountain down here, real pretty down there. So there's churches everywhere, but you know, there's another one. They all have names and they're all famous, you know. So okay, that was east. Okay, this would be the north direction. Yet another fairly good size building there. As you go out from there, you can see others The neighborhood churches. Some of them out there are famed for where Columbus used to go, stuff like that. So Amerigo Vespucci, the map maker. As you go out, there's another famous bridge way out there. You can see this structure here. You can't quite see, but it has, if I get a little closer, hold still, there's guy wires coming down from it to hold up a bridge. So it's a suspension structure. Can't see the bridge from here, but I got photos of that when we were on the tour bus. Out in that area, the site of the 1929 World's Fair. Keep going around here. See the landscape out there. You can see the city limits. Dry hills, middle of summer, just dry and hot. I'm going to come down this way. You can see, down into the streets that we went around, and there's lots of shops and places to eat everywhere. Of course, it's a giant tourist attraction. Here from the north. That's the hotel that we stayed at, called Los Seises. It has a pool on the roof. That says Los Seises on the... Yep. I can't quite read it here, but... Oh, there we go. Los Hotel Seises. That building was the Archbishop's residence palace, and in there's an archaeological dig. Also goes back to 1st century AD, where they found fine mosaics on a floor that were from probably an Egyptian peoples that came across the Gibraltar on boats and settled in this area. So they say that Seville, of course, has been inhabited for 3,500 years. Now we're looking to the west. Whoop! I'm gonna zoom back so you get a bird's eye view here. There is the famous bull ring of Seville. That's the bullfights. We didn't get a chance to go there, but could have been good. We just spent our time with the family and roaming around the local streets here. There's so much to do. There's a little piece of the river that you can see from here that oh, there it is, right in the center of the screen. Right there is the river. It's glassy right now, but the river goes around Seville, and there's lots of shops and eateries across the river too, and over towards the right here somewhere. Oh, it's blocked off by the buildings. You can't see it, but there's oh, there it is. Nice bridge where people walk across and stuff at night. Okay. Looking at the bell tower. And bells are mechanically driven up here. They're on timers to ring their melodies at the right times. Every 15 minutes one bell rings, and every hour. Of course, they gong the number of hours. Floors up here are polished sandstone, actually. It's a hard grade of stone, though, whatever it is. And the walls that they built here. About 30 flights of stairs to come up to the top. It's not really stairs, though, it's ramps. So I'll go down the ramp. You can see what it looks like. First thing is you come to a flight of stairs and go down one flight of stairs. And then you can see the floor here. This is the original floor when they built this. It's 14 and 1500s. And so you go down these ramps, and they used to ride horses all the way to the top here to ring the bells. Now it's all mechanical. So we're going down the ramps. Too dark in here for the camera. We have lights. You can see how they built the ceiling. This would have been all what was added after they had the Christian crisis who took over from the Moors. So there's 35 ramps to get up to the top. It takes about 10-15 minutes to walk it. Not bad. It's in the morning right now. It's about 10:30, so it's not hot. We're only sweating a little bit. Okay, I'm going to go down to the level where the Moorish tower exists and see a little bit more of the inside of the tower. As if that's really going to do it. Okay, we're down on what level is this?
I think it's 13. Yeah.
Level 13 in the tower, looking out through a window at
Level 12.
oh, level 12, sorry. And so Christy wants to get a shot of the
Baby
bird in here. There he is.
Baby ave.
There he is, baby bird. So it's pigeons, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And gargoyles.
And we got tons of architecture here, but
Gargoyles.
get the gargoyle. Look at these gargoyle guys, man. Arr, arr, scare away those bad spirits.
You're funny.
Excited.
People are walking to go home looking at you.
It's time to go home. We're getting goofy. No, we're just showing how goofy we really are anyway. Okay, there's another gargoyle over there. Look at this guy. Yeah.
Did you notice, Christy, how many other big churches there are around? Everywhere churches.
Churches everywhere around
Churches
here.
for a
Yeah.
month. More than that. But you know, La Louisiana Church is so beautiful. I really like that.
The stone finally engraved in the
Head down.
13th and 12th century and
Adios.
blah, 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 blah.
Your catches.
Pigeon. What's that pigeon doing there? Hanging on. Huh? Pigeons and swallows. There's swallows all over the place. So, okay, going down some more at the cathedral now. Christopher, that's Christopher Columbus's coffin over there. The choir would sit in there. And the organ pipes above. And of course, the priest would deliver the restoration going on around in here. So much of this is so incredible. You look at it.
The local things we can see now in order to pay homage to our Holy Patron Saint. Our Holy Patron Saint services is a French Gothic sculpture which are literally in the Royal Chapel. During the processions, they bring these commemorations. The mirror is a good idea. There's another different perspective of the cynicism.
Top of the altar. Girls, so this is our last day in Seville.
We're ready to go.
And we've climbed the Tower of Giralda.
We were really glad to go up the tower though. It was very fun.
was good.
Yeah, awesome views up there. We came here for family and it was awesome.
Yep, it was.
And we can't wait to get back and write to them and be a part of their lives and they to be a part of our lives. And so it's morning, we're going to go ride the tour bus, take some more photos, and then we're out of here to the airport, back to Dublin, and then back to Los Angeles the next day. So, adios. On the tour bus. Yeah, De Luisa Palace converted into Exposition Center 1929.